Social metrics. So these are some, I would say, important keywords or jargons we should learn to understand or learn over time. So social analytic metrics. So audience size. The audience size is the size of our audience on social media. It's things like how many subscribers, how many views, how many friends, how many followers, and how many connections. Audience profile. Audience profile is the demographic of our profile audience or demographic for our audience. It's important to understand this because we need to look at it and go, does it match our target audience? I mean, we might have the world's best ad campaign, but when we look at the people watching our ad campaign, does it match the people we were looking to target in the first place? If it doesn't, we need to fix it. Like imagine if you have created a product which is to be sold for people who live in the south of Brazil. But when you look at the data, it's showing that the people that are watching your ads are in North Brazil or in Colombia or in Canada. We have a problem. The problem is that we're not reaching our target audience. This brings me to the next one, reach and engagement. Here we look at, is our audience engaging with our content on social media? Reach is how far does our particular ad or communication go? Content analysis. Here we talk about which content is generating the most interest and reaction on social media. Is the content mix working? And what is the audience response to different media and different content? Community responsiveness. How long does it take to respond to inquiries from social media? Competitor benchmarking. How are our competitors doing based on these same metrics? Sentiment analysis. What is the general emotional tone of social media engagement? Is it negative? Is it positive? Are people excited, happy, or disapproving? And the last one, which is really important, paid versus organic. So another concept which comes in here is owned versus earned versus paid. So owned media is things like if we put content on our website or on our social media channel, that's owned, right? Belongs to us. Earned is when people share our content. So that this would be a little bit more organic. Like let's say Nike decides to have a huge ad campaign and they've released it on their website, on their Facebook profile, on their Instagram accounts. Then somebody comes along, maybe Joey comes along, maybe Barbara comes along and goes, I love this, and they share it. That becomes earned media. And the last one is paid. So paid is when we sponsor advertising or we sponsor a social media post. So the response we get from this would be called paid. For example, you go onto Google and you say Google Ads and you go, I want to spend $100 per day promoting this particular product. Now, if you're using Google, you might use, say, YouTube as your primary place that you want to promote your product. Fantastic. But that's paid advertisement. Engagement that comes based on the strength of our post that generates natural interest is called organic or earned. What is the impact of paid versus organic content on social media is an important thing to consider.